gas just so you know I'm here.
One. And there's the other. How you doing? Welcome back. It is Charlie. It is Monday morning, January 31st. Holy cow, it's going by fast. 2022. It is about 10:30 in the morning, and I am here on the other side of the tracks. Literally, behind me is Union train station. I am on the east side of the train station, and I am right next to it is Twins Tower. This is Men's County Facility Jail. That is the Twin Towers. I was gonna go do something else, but you know what? Every time I keep coming here, also because I want to talk about this thing with that they are making homelessness illegal again. And I know that there's a lot of people out there that says, well, they're not making it illegal. No, it is illegal. The laws were designed. You can't tell me that camping out on the street was designed for someone who had the money, you know? Why would it be designed for that? And I'm talking about this because when I was ticketed twice in Pasadena for illegal camping, this is where they wanted to put me. The city of Pasadena wanted to give me 18 months in Men's County Jail for illegal camping. Really? That is just the most fucked up thing. And it angers me. It really does anger me. It really, really angers me. I'm also right over here on this little street on Vingus Street. This is Boucher. No relation to Bobby Boucher. This is Vingus and Boucher. And this little area right here is kind of called Bail Bonds Road. Because, well, there used to be a lot more facilities here. But this is where you come and you have your loved one, friends, family, whatever. They come over here and they post bail for you if you're lucky enough to have a low-level situation where you can be bailed out. No, this is kind of messed up. I'm only stopping here because I'm planning on going somewhere else. But nonetheless, this is, let me show you. Let's cross over and, wow, let's cross over. So this is one of the towers. I would say this is probably the West Tower. Each of those little windows that you see are the tiny slits of whomever is in the cell. That's their view. Don't know, it's like 4x6, no. 5 by however. I don't know how big they are, but now there was proposed talk actually years ago, something like, I don't know, 15 years ago, that they actually wanted to, they were going to build another facility over there that doubled up. I think maybe this place holds about 40,000, but any given time they can squeeze a maximum and fill their temporary sections up to 60,000. And they had talked about putting another facility up over that area that doubled, that hold a regular count of like 67,000, and if needed it doubled up to something like 80,000. I'm not sure, but this Look, I know we need prisons and jails and stuff like that, but honestly, as the economy gets really, really messed up, situations here in California especially are really, really screwed up. And now with the they're focusing on the homeless, and you know, they're kind of making them look like they're really bad, all criminals and everything, and they're not. I think somewhere along the lines, actually I think it's right over there, is where they exit out. And as I was coming down this way, there was a young man, a homie that was coming out. He had a big smile, and I could see in his face he was just let out, and he went over and was meeting his lady, and big hug, lifted her up off her feet, and it was a big hug. And I yelled at him, I go, "Did you just get out, brother?" He's like, yeah. I'm like, you know, right on. So yeah, there's that's the Amtrak and Union Station over there. There is City Hall, and right over there is where you get off on the Gold Line, and you cross underground, and then you are there. There's also conveniently Denny's for when you get out, if you still have enough money from leftover on your books, then you gotta have a cheap breakfast. But anyway, yeah, look. That is sheer anger. Do these even work? Let me see. Nope, no dial tone there. Oops. Nope, no dial tone. Yep. All right. I just wanted to do a little venting. So let's go to where we were headed. Just over there. And this is the elevated tracks to the Gold Line, headed back to Pasadena, Azusa on the east. Normally it goes all the way into, it stops off at the train station, pauses, and then it continues on to East LA, but they've been doing tracks, or they've been doing some maintenance on the tracks and doing a lot of stuff. And from there you can't proceed any further, but you can get the free shuttle that'll take you into East LA. I was kind of debating about that, but I don't want to jump on there. I'd rather just wait until they're done with the maintenance and then just continue on the Gold Line and get off at Mariachi Square. Actually, I want to go over there because I want to try to locate the church where I was baptized and stuff like that. Plus, that whole area just holds a lot of memories from shopping and stuff. Right here, this is part of the new tiny village. Well, not so new. They actually finished it about maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. There's the train. During the lockdown situation, this is Care First Village. This is one of the container ship or container cargo, whatever, housing. These are actually quite nice. Truth be told, I'd almost rather live here than than my situation. So this is Main Street in Vegas, turning into Alpine. Chinatown is right over there. The Chinatown station is right over there. And there is the tiny village. That is the California Drop Forge manufacturing place. This place has been here since I was a little kid. I remember this. One of the very few last places that actually do drop forge here in Los Angeles. We used to have tons of these all over. And over yonder is the St. Vincent de Paul. Woo, look how bad this is. And also the former Salvation Army store and collecting facility that would take in the furniture and donations and stuff like that. Dodger Stadium is right up over here. You see it? See the lights? It's that close. Órale pues. There is Dodger Stadium. San Antonio Winery is right over here as well too. I will try to remember to put all the information. Let me see. I am turned over. Oh yeah. Let me see. Homeboy Industries is over there. Homeboy Cafe and Homegirl Cafe. What is it? Well, let me go show you. Definitely pretty much the industrial side of Los Angeles on the east side. And we do have a few remaining junkyards. Actually, this area over here before pickup parts was made popular. Because I remember coming over here with my dad. Even as a little kid, I remember coming over here, and when my dad was working on cars, we'd come over on this side and pick your own parts. You see cars stacked up on each other, rickety and teetering and tottering. But, and there's not as many as there used to be. Actually, I think that I'd only seen a couple. This is Homeboy Industry. This place is cool. I will definitely put the information down, and also Homegirl Cafe. This place was started up by a father, priest, something like that, MCBD Wellness, in order to give a helping hand to former gang members, both male and female. This place is awesome. This whole concept is just great. The employees, both male and female, are former gang affiliates, trying to find a situation, because even if, especially when you got like, you're tatted up and everything, and you look as menacing as you do. There's Chinatown train station and Chinatown, where we were a couple weeks ago. It's hard for a man or woman to try to get some sort of inspiration. I mean, you go and apply for an application for a job and stuff like that, and before they can even read your application, they look at you, they see the tattoos, and then you're just denied. So a priest is the one that started up this whole situation, and it's grown. It's given a lot of men and women new hope. Something that you just don't really see, Now, those are new apartment dwelling situations, Llewellyn, LA. I looked them up about a month or so ago online. They're cool, they're small as hell, and they're expensive. I mean, honestly, to pay that kind of price for living over here, Homeboys is right over there. I mean, this is really run down and dilapidated. Now, mind you, they do plan on, well, I'd say maybe 10, 15, 20 years to build up this whole area. I mean, this is a school bus yard. I mean, this is all still very industrialized, though it has been cleaned up a lot. But within the next 20 years, they want to see all of this diminished. And the foot starting was this park over here. It was this historic park. People couldn't understand why they were doing this, and when they started building this, it was just kind of a crappy piece of area. And when I found out that they were going to put a great big park over here, and before they even actually had plans of getting rid of all of this, I already knew what they were planning to do. Just kind of like what they're doing on the north side of Pasadena. But this was the first footing of fine living. The other day when I was passing by here from the Gold Line, or from Union Station, there was a party up there on kind of the upper terrace and stuff like that. Millennials and yuppies and whatnot. Also a lot of Asian trading warehouses, because Chinatown is over here. But a lot of seafood. and whatnot from the Far East, from the Orient. I mean, if you really, really look around, it is just out of place. So this is the first footing of what the city and the county hopes. Hey, look, 2-bedroom specials. Check them out. You'll see how the price is. Now, also actually here, California actually intends to double and triple their tax revenue here. Actually, it looks like it's going to be doubling here within the next year or so. The feds are going to be now, if you haven't heard, please check it out. The feds are going to be raising their interest almost 4 times this year, this fiscal year alone, which they already had started. So, here in California, that's just more money. Now, there's a little thing that they occasionally say that it's only 1% of the population of California that has left. Well, think about, and it's pretty much true. Now, what do they say that the richest people in the entire country are here? Is the 1%. Well, there is your 1% that has already left. And honestly, even if you are as rich as can be, why would you want to run in a politically dilapidated state like California? I mean, it's still a beautiful, I mean, you've seen over the last course of the month or so where I've traveled, and I don't have to travel very far. I've just traveled via public transportation. Everything is here, especially in Pasadena. City Hall is over there where you folks just had seen me before. Downtown LA. The church over there, the cathedral, Disney Music Hall and everything. It's all right here. But still, I mean, abandoned old buildings. All this will usually, most likely, will be reutilized because a lot of these buildings, if they're structurally sound, you don't really have to do anything. Here's a remnant from the past. This is what is commonly known as the project. Low-income housing. These, I believe, are circa early 60s, mid 60s. We are now on North Main Street, headed east.